Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Neni. Now I want to explain about the material, and the title is tree diagram phrase structure. Before we make a tree diagram structure, we have to know about the part of tree diagram. There are noun phrase, determiner, modifier article, modifier adjective, determiner, and etc. Well, the first is noun phrase. Noun phrase is a group of words that work together to name and describe a person, place, thing, and idea. And a noun phrase can be a subject, object, or complement. Noun phrase can consist of an optional determiner, any number of optional adjective, an obligatory noun, and then an optional prepositional phrase or modifying subject. And then noun phrase have several parts. The first is noun. Noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. All noun phrases will have core noun with modifiers connected to it. Next is modifier article. There are only three articles in modern English. There are a, an, and the. An article is always connected to a noun, and so when one is used, it is always part of a noun phrase. The third is modifier adjective. An adjective is a word that describes nouns or pronouns, and modifier adjective have two types. Next is modifier prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase is a group of words that begins with a preposition and ends with an object. They add details such as where something is or when an event occurred. Then the last part is determiner. A determiner is a word that clarifies a noun. It is used to differentiate between similar nouns. Determiners answer questions such as which one, whose, how many, or how much. And then noun also have types. There are four types of noun. The first is noun phrase as a subject, and then noun phrase as a complement. The third is noun phrase as a direct object, and the last one is noun phrase as a indirect object. Noun phrase as a subject is a noun that the sentence is about, and then noun phrase as a complement is restates or gives more information about the nouns. Then noun phrase as a direct object is the noun or pronoun that receive the action of a verb, and then noun phrase as a indirect object is receive the direct object. Next explanation is about verb phrase. Verb phrase is the part of a sentence that contains a main verb and all of its helper or auxiliary verbs. The verb can be an action verb such as run, sing, play, and climb, or a linking verb such as seen, look, form of be, that connect the sentence subject to more information about the subject. Then next is number 3 about adjective phrase. An adjective phrase is a group of words that function as an adjective in a sentence. An adjective head word may be accompanied by modifier, determiners, and or qualifiers, all of which are called dependent. Next is number 4 about prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase is a part of a sentence that consists of one preposition and the object it affects. The object of a prepositional phrase can be either a noun, gerund, or clause. Then we move into the explanation of drawing tree diagram phrase structure. Tree diagram is a tool used to divide large categories into smaller or more detailed levels. As the name suggests, a tree diagram is a shape like a tree that has one branch that branch into two or more branches. Well, that's all my explanation. If I make a mistake, I'm apologize. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.